racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it till the crowd can't take no more. Then hey, since the flag came down, be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Hey, since the flag came down, be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Monster Mile, Dover International Speedway, where we're getting set to go racing in the Camping World 400. This high-banked 1-mile concrete oval is always an intimidating challenge to drivers, so we can look forward to seeing some side-by-side action today. And we've got some exciting news today. The Goodyear Cup Series has announced they will be running the Generation 6 cars starting next season. For more info and to keep up with who will be driving what next season, go to the official Goodyear Cup Series website at goodyearcupseries.wordpress.com. Carl Edwards is still looking for his first win this year, but they don't call him Concrete Carl for nothing. He's got the pole here on the concrete high banks of Dover. Jimmy Johnson is always the man to beat here at Dover, leading active drivers with 10 wins. Never count him out. He rolls off the grid today in 11th. Your points leader, Jeff Gordon, has had a miserable weekend so far. The car has been slow in practice, slow in qualifying, and he will roll off the grid today in dead last, 29th. Well, the drivers are in their cars. It looks like we're ready to go racing, so we're going to go trackside for the command to fire engines.
Mr. Jeff Foxworthy.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
And as they roll off the grid, we'll take a look at the starting lineup. So Carl Edwards starts on pole today. Outside of him is Kevin Harvick. Then in row 2, it's Kurt Busch and Tony Stewart. In row 3, it's Bobby Labonte on the inside. To the outside of him, Martin Truex Jr., then Ryan Newman and Mark Martin. Starting 9th is Sean Gossett. Outside of him in 10th is Matt Kenseth. Then it's Jimmy Johnson and Jamie McMurray in row 6. Row 7, it's Casey Kane, and starting 14th, Dale Earnhardt Jr., then Jeff Burton in 15th, and Brad Keselowski. Starting 17th, Greg Biffle. To his outside, Brian Vickers, then in 19th, Joey Logano, and in 20th, Juan Pablo Montoya. In 21st, it's Robbie Gordon. Outside of him, Clint Boyer. Then in row 12 is Kyle Busch and David Reagan, who is going to the rear in a backup car. Also going to the rear in a backup car is David Rudiman. Then it's Elliott Sadler in 26th, Marcus Ambrose, and Denny Hamlin. And finally, it's Jeff Gordon qualifying 29th.
Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time! Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Kevin Harvick leads lap 1, Carl Edwards is in 2nd, and Martin Truex Jr. is on the move early. He started 6th. He's moved up into 3rd. We've got a pass for the lead. Carl Edwards wants this lead back out of turn 4. He's got it. Truex Jr. now moving underneath Kevin Harvick for 2nd, and the leaders start to fan out single file. You're on board with Kevin Harvick. You can see Martin Truex Jr. loves to take the Harry Gant line around here, way up at the top. And we've got trouble. Greg Biffle hard into the outside wall. Joey Logano and Brian Vickers also collected. The window net is down on the 16. That's a good sign. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Welcome back. Pit stop's just getting underway. Here's Martin Truex Jr. pits from 2nd. No adjustments on the 56 car. He started 6th, and now he's in 2nd. He thinks he's got something for the leader. Jimmy Johnson has moved up 6 spots since the start of this race. He is in 5th right now. He's going to make a little bit of a wedge adjustment, and he's away. And in the race off of pit row, it's Martin Truex Jr., the 56 team from Michael Waltrip Racing, getting it done. Let's take a look at what brought out this caution. Take a look at the 83 car here in the blue. Looks like he gets into the back of the 16. That is a hard impact. Good to know that he's okay. All drivers have been checked and released from the infield care center for this one, so that is good news indeed. We're going to take a look at this one more time, a little bit slower. Very tough to pinpoint who's at fault here. We'll let you draw your own conclusions. Well, the lights are out on the pace car. We're ready to go racing. Green flag's back out on lap 7. Truex Jr. chose the outside for the restart, and it looks like it was the right call as he clears Carl Edwards for the lead. We're single file through the first 4 cars now. Edwards takes a look underneath. He wants the lead back. Can't get it done that time. This is the battle for 5th. Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson have been side by side since the restart. Neither gets an advantage, and Gossett makes it 3 wide. Slides up the racetrack. I don't know how he got away with that, but it's a brave move from the rookie, and that's going to move him into 6th. Back up front, Carl Edwards still inching his way towards the lead here. He has been closing the gap bit by bit, lap by lap. And Matt Kenseth, where did he come from? Takes it 3 wide for the lead. Coming out of turn 4, he clears Carl Edwards. Matt Kenseth, your new leader. And look out, here comes Jimmy Johnson. Once again showing his dominance at Dover. He wants this lead. He's got it. Johnson, and there's a spin. Around goes the 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. I don't think he hit anything. Let's take a look at the replay here. Keep an eye on the red 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. I think he's going to slide up into the 6 of David Reagan. Great save from Reagan and an even better save from Juan Pablo Montoya, keeping that off the wall. We'll look at it one more time. So with the caution out late in the race, we are going to go to our 3rd green-white checker finish of the year. Lights are already out on the pace car. Since no one hit anything, there was no debris to clean up. This is a very quick caution. We are ready to go racing here. 2 laps to go. Jimmy Johnson on the inside. Matt Kenseth on the outside. Green flag is back out. Johnson gets the advantage on the restart. Kenseth tries the crossover. Johnson with the defensive line, but Matt Kenseth with 1 to go is going to take the lead. Into turn 1, down the backstretch for the final time, and Matt Kenseth is pulling away. Out of turn 4, it's going to be Matt Kenseth, your winner here at Dover. So Matt Kenseth, who has come close to a victory already a few times this year, finally seals the deal here at Dover. And as he celebrates, we'll take a look at the unofficial results. So Matt Kenseth is your winner. Jimmy Johnson with another strong run at Dover in 2nd. Then it's Martin Truex Jr., Carl Edwards, and Sean Gossett to round out your top 5. Then it's Kevin Harvick in 6th, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and Kyle Busch, and Jamie McMurray in 10th. Then it's Tony Stewart in 11th, Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, Mark Martin, Brad Keselowski, Dale Earnhardt Jr., David Reagan, Jeff Burton, and Juan Pablo Montoya, who recovers from that late spin to finish 20th. Finally, it's Casey Kane, Marcus Ambrose, Robbie Gordon, David Rudiman, Elliott Sadler, and Clint Boyer. Then Brian Vickers, Joey Logano, and Greg Biffle were all caught up in that early wreck. So here's how the points stack up after 10 races. Just 4 left to go in this year's championship. Jeff Gordon's still your leader, but only by 2 points as Kyle Busch closes the gap. Then it's Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, and Mark Martin. No changes from last race in the top 5. Then it's Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch, and Tony Stewart. In 11th through 20th, it's Casey Kane, Martin Truex Jr., rookie Sean Gossett, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, Elliott Sadler, Brad Keselowski, David Rudiman, and Ryan Newman. Finally, in 21st is Juan Pablo Montoya, 22nd Brian Vickers, then Marcus Ambrose, David Reagan, Clint Boyer, Jamie McMurray, Joey Logano, Jeff Burton, and Robbie Gordon. Thanks for joining us for today's presentation of the Camping World 400 from Dover. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll join us next time as we visit the only road course on the circuit, the Save Mart 350 at Sonoma. We'll see you then.